before we get into today's video, I have an announcement that I would like to make. Now, I've been thinking about this long and hard. Pause. And giving this some thought. But I am about to do something. What is that something, you ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know that little thing that we like to play every weekend called Weekend League, right? The 25-game gauntlet of absolute misery and hell that we put ourselves through every single week. Well, we've played 25 games of Weekend League pretty much every single week of Madden 21, except for last week where we only played 19 games because of some unfortunate circumstances. But this week, we're back at it. We are going to be playing all 25 games. And I'm going to be putting myself to the test. I'm going to be challenging myself. I am going to be betting on myself this weekend. So, if I do not win 20 or more games out of the 25 that we play, I will be doing the one chip challenge. Yep. You heard it here first. You heard it straight out of my mouth. If we do not win 20 or more games, we will do the one chip challenge. Now, if we win 19, I will be very, 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 very sad. But if we win 20, then we're safe. All right? Most likely, if we don't win 20 games, I will be doing the one chip challenge on my podcast, which is stealing your time if you did not know that already. But if you did, then we will dedicate an entire podcast to doing the one chip challenge. All I can say is pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Now, I have played 3 of my games so far. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything yet, but so far, so good. But we still have a long, long, long ways to go. So yes, the gauntlet has been laid down for me. The challenge to myself has been laid down. 20 or more wins, and we avoid the one chip challenge. Okay? Alrighty. So without further ado, let's get into things here today. Let's go ahead, kick the real show off here. It is time for the lineup update once again. And this week, we have hella upgrades. So many upgrades because they just dropped the Team of the Year promo. Team of the Year is one of the best promos that they drop every year. This year, it didn't really seem quite as big as it normally does. I don't really know why, but they still dropped some really, really, really good content. Some really good cards, a lot of which we went ahead and picked up. Now, basically, if you don't know what Team of the Year is, and I'm going to switch scenes here to back to my PVR. If you don't know what Team of the Year is, it is basically EA releasing upgrades for pretty much every of the best player on their team at their position throughout the year. That's why it's called Team of the Year. The best players of their position throughout the year are on this team. Now, there are some players who didn't get a Team of the Year item. One of those being Aaron Rodgers. Now, the NFL Honors, which is like the big reward show for celebrating the entire year of the NFL. That will be taking place the night before the Super Bowl, and Aaron Rodgers is most likely going to get the MVP. Now, they do a separate promo for that where they have like the MVP get a card, the offensive MVP gets a card, defensive player of the year gets a card, the rookie of the year gets a card. That's why they didn't release Aaron Rodgers. Now, I will go ahead and I will link down below the full list of players who were released in the team of the year. It was quite a bit, over I think 30. Over 30, because they do offense and they do defense, and they also do like all the specialists too. So there's like even more cards that come out. It is pretty wild. It is a lot of content. It's always a huge part of the year, and this year was no less. So we went ahead and we have made a bunch of upgrades courtesy of Team of the Year, and plus also a lot of other upgrades as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let us show you guys the lineup and update you guys on any changes that we have made throughout the course of the last week. So, let's get it. Let us get it. Starting off first with the offense, and I'll show you guys the defense, the special teams, specialists, all that good stuff. Show you all of it. Okay. All right. So we'll start off first here with the offensive line. And yes, we do have some huge upgrades made to the offensive line in the form of 2 Team of the Year offensive linemen. They went ahead and they finally gave Trent Williams an upgrade. Some people kind of don't disagree or kind of disagree with who got cards. I mean, to me, it does not really matter. It's really cool to see Trent Williams get an upgrade because we are still rocking the 49ers and Raiders team. We'll talk about more of that here in a second. But yes, Trent Williams is our new left tackle. He is replacing Jimbo Covert. And once again, the main reason why we picked up Trent Williams is, well, he's the best offensive tackle in the game now, but he's got the 49ers, Kim. There you guys can see his stats. He's a very, very strong boy. We all know offensive line in this game. I mean, it doesn't really matter what the stats are. They're still going to get their dicks shredded into pieces. So, yeah, so we got big old Trent Williams there. We also got Quentin Nelson, who, in my opinion, is the best offensive lineman in the league. So it's very fitting that he got a Team of the Year card as well. We actually pulled him out of a Team of the Year solo challenge sequence. So they went ahead, they dropped solo challenges for these cards as well. And you can earn a free one. And we picked out Quentin Nelson because we only got 3 options out of it. And Quentin Nelson was the best one of the bunch. So we went ahead and said, screw it. We powered him up, and here he is on the team. He's a 98 overall. Once again, a very, very strong lad. He's still probably going to give up the sack. Pause again. So, yes, we got Big Q, Quentin Nelson, holding Don, the left side of our offensive line. Other than that, offensive line really did not change. We still have Jason Kelsey. We actually went ahead and we purchased Larry Allen's full upgrade. So now he is fully upgraded to a 96 overall. He's powered up to 97 on our team. There you can see, once again, he's got the max strength. So he's a very, very strong boy. Larry Allen, one of the greatest, probably the greatest offensive lineman of all time. And I think Quentin Nelson's definitely going to make a run for his money. So, yes, we got Big LA finally fully upgraded. And then we also have Lincoln Kennedy is here as well. Mostly, once again, for that good old Raiders theme team. And speaking of Raiders, as you guys can clearly see, he's back. He is back with a vengeance, ladies and gentlemen. It is none other than Darren Waller. Yes, they gave him the Team of the Year tight end item. Travis Kelce is going to actually be getting another upgrade soon. for the Super Bowl, because obviously the Chiefs made it. But here he is, Darren Waller, back on the team, and he's beautiful. He's just beautiful. 96 speed is insane. He can easily catch the ball. He can easily run the best routes. He's 6'6". Honestly, when I saw that they were going to release Darren Waller, I'm like, you know what? My jaw dropped first of all, but then I was just like, yeah, he's easily going to be coming back on the team, easily. And like literally minutes after the promo dropped, which was a couple of days ago, we picked him up. Like I just said, screw it. I bought him for like 300 some odd K, like maybe close to 400K. I didn't care. We full sent. We bought him. And yeah, he is once again back to being the best tight end in Madden 21. Jermichael Finley is very close up there as well with him, and Jermichael Finley is still a god. But having 2 more speed over Jermichael Finley is just absolutely huge. Absolutely huge for Darren Waller. So yes, we still have Jermichael Finley on the team. He is obviously not going to be playing as big of a role anymore as he did, because we're going back to Darren Waller. We are going back to Darren Waller, no questions asked. And then we also still have George Kittle here, just for theme team purposes. So yes, that was the big upgrade at tight end. Finally, super happy that Darren Waller got an upgrade, and he's back to being the best. He really is. So yeah, continuing on with the skill positions, wide receiver wise, nothing changed here. Really the only good team of the year offensive lineman they dropped was, or not offensive lineman, wide receiver was Stephon Diggs, which was a very, very well-deserved upgrade. But honestly, he's not that good. Stat-wise, he's not the greatest. So, I mean, I thought about maybe picking him up, but at the same time, I'm like, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with the cast of characters that we have here at receiver. We still have Deion Sanders. We still have Santana Moss. And we still have Randy Moss. Lock and Don. The wide receiver positions. We still have Jerry Rice and Andre Johnson here once again. They don't really see the field at all. Running backs. Bo Jackson. Bo Jizzle. Bo Jeezy. Absolute goon. We still have Reggie Bush here as well. I cannot wait until he gets an upgrade. It is going to be epic. And then we also still have Raheem Mostert. Now, Raheem Mostert is getting an upgrade. By the time you guys see this video, we might already have him upgraded from where he is now. So, then he might get the start over Bo Jackson. I'm not gonna lie, because he is going to be dumb fast. Like, he's gonna be really good. So we'll keep you updated on that. But we're most likely gonna be getting Raheem Mostert, because he's getting an upgrade. And then at quarterback, we're still rocking with Rich Gannon. Now, last week we started with Josh Allen, and then we went to Rich Gannon. Really late in weekend league. Josh Allen, honestly, he ain't it, man. He's just not it. I'm sorry. Like, I have not enjoyed his cards all year. They're just not it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why Josh Allen's not good for me. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. We're still rocking with Rich Gannon, who also is... he is starting to become really, really unbearably bad at some points, but I mean, we're still using him. We're still using him. It's mostly because of the abilities, which we will talk about here in a second. Marcel Reese, this dude is cracked. There's not much else that needs to be said. And then Kyle Juszczyk here, once once again, kind of just a filler for theme teams. So, abilities. Y'all know how important they are. Keep saying it every week. They're the crux of this game. Now, Rich Gannon is using up half of our AP limit, which is 12. He has 6 of the 12 on him. But Conductor, Hot Rod Master, Gunslinger is a pretty lethal combination when put in the right hands. So that's why we're still using Rich Gannon. He is pretty much still the only player in the game that can get Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger. Now, the new Deshaun Watson that just dropped, he can get Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger. But you literally have to sell your liver to get that car, because he's like 3.5 million coins, which, as you guys can see, I only have 2.3. I don't have 3.5 million coins right now. So that's why we did the pack opening earlier yesterday. That is why we tried to full send for Deshaun Watson. We unfortunately came up pretty short. But we're still using Rich Gannon, mostly, again, because he has Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger, and he's really helpful for the Raiders team as well. We're just waiting on Brett Favre, man. We're waiting on Brett Favre. He is still in my binder. He's still chilling. I still have him all powered up and everything. He's not going anywhere. And as soon as he gets an upgrade, the minute he gets an upgrade, I'm going to be on it like Donkey Kong. I'm going to be on it just like I was for Darren Waller. Minutes after the promo drop, boom, we got him. That's what I'm going to be like with Brett Favre when he gets his upgrade. Minutes into the promo, boom, he's going to be bought, because he will be the best quarterback in the game once again. Sadly, for the past few weeks now, he has been watching the sidelines, which is very unfortunate, because he's still he's an absolute god. But yes, Rich Gannon, Conductor, Hot Route Master, Gunslinger on him. And then we have, on Deion Sanders, we have Route Tech for 2 AP. On Santana Moss, we have just Slot-O-Matic. Last week we had Slot-O-Matic and Slot Apprentice, but obviously since we have Hot Route Master, we don't need to have an apprentice ability, so we just have Slot-O-Matic on Santana Moss. And then our last 2 AP out of our 12 are on Jason Kelsey, our center, which obviously you can see there, he gets post up and the good old identifier. So those are the abilities we are rocking with on offense. That is where all my ability points are going to 4 players. Moving right along then to the defense. Indeed. And you guys can see, yes, we have made some pretty big upgrades that we'll talk about here in a second. Now the front 7, not a whole lot has changed. We actually went ahead there. We have upgraded a lot of our backups, kind of mostly for chemistry purposes, which we will talk about chemistries after we talk about defensive abilities, because we've made some pretty significant changes there too. I'm telling you, there is a lot of change going on here this week, even though there really doesn't seem like a whole lot. Anyways, the big change we can see here is Khalil Mack. Yes, indeed, Khalil Mack, one of the best pass rushers, one of the best defensive players in the NFL, got an upgrade, and we got him on the team. We already had him on the team. He was mostly there for Raiders team filler, but now he's starting. He is starting for us. 91 speed off the edge is pretty nasty. Maxed out power move at 99. Finesse move at 93, which is always really good to have. Both your power move and your finesse move on your edge rushers, both above 90. So it's really nice. And also pretty high block shot as well at 95. Khalil Mack is definitely a goon, man. Khalil Mack is definitely a goon. We do have an ability on him, but we'll talk about that here shortly. And that is really the only like significant front seven change that we've made. Now, once again, like I said, I upgraded a lot of my backups, like Takeo Spikes we upgraded, Fred Warner we upgraded, Bryant Young we upgraded, like, and that's mostly because of chemistry purposes, which we will get to here shortly. But yeah, we're still rocking with Nick Bosa, Leroy Glover, Justin Smith, Leroy Selman, Ted Hendricks, Sam Mills, Patrick Willis. You know, these guys have been around on the team for so long. So yeah, nothing changed there except for Khalil Mack. All right, now let's get to the meat and potatoes of the defense, and that is the secondary, which we'll start off first with our cornerbacks, and our cornerbacks have not really changed a whole lot. Now, we still have Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson, the Woodson and Woodson show on the team because they're both really good. And then we have Denzel Ward too, and Denzel Ward is really freaking good, man. He is really good. And we still have D'Angelo Hall down here, but D'Angelo Hall really does not see the field a whole lot anymore. Now, speaking of Lott, we have Ronnie Lott right here at CB4. And I'm going to tell you guys why we have Ronnie Lott right here. Now, Deion Sanders was here, but Deion Sanders isn't even on the team anymore. Well, he is. He's in the binder with Brett Favre. They're chilling. They're talking with each other. Deion Sanders is not starting anymore. The reason why we have Rod Woodson right here, Ronnie Lott, my apologies, at CB4 is because on kickoffs, Ronnie Lott is basically like a headhunter. He's the furthest outside player on kickoffs. And for those of you who watched Take Notes episode 2, I showed you guys how to kick to your fullback every single play, or every single time you kick the ball off. That is what I do. So I kick off to my opponent's fullback, and guess who is coming to run downhill and to knock some heads off? It is that man right there, Ronnie Lott. Your CB number 4 is your furthest outside player. And now we have Ronnie Lott in there because he does get cornerback as a secondary position. So we have him there. So he's getting chemistries as well. Let me tell you, this might be one of the more underrated moves we have done on the team all year. I'm just going to point that out. Just going to leave that there for y'all to ponder. Team-wise, this might have been one of the smartest things we have done. I know it doesn't seem like it. Trust me. You guys will see. You guys will see. You guys will see. So, yeah. That's why we have Ronnie Lott there. CB number 4. Moving on then to the safeties. We still have good old Sean Taylor, who we are using again, by the way, because he's just too damn good. And then also Eddie Jackson as well. We moved Eddie Jackson back over to here to free safety because we had to make room for the Prez. Jamal Adams finally got an upgrade. He has not gotten an upgrade literally since like the game dropped. He finally got an upgrade. Very, very excited. Very, very well deserved too. And this man is a baller. He is an absolute baller. As you can see, he's a 99 overall on our team. 97 speed. Look at the coverage. 99 on both. 98 hit power. And Jamal, this man, I mostly use him in coverage. But man, God, he's just so good. He's just so good, man. Jamal Adams really is a Swiss Army knife. IRL and in Madden too. He can just do it all. I mean, the motherfucker is a safety, and he had like 8.5 sacks this year. Like, are you kidding me? That's like unheard of for a safety to do that. It's pretty wild. So yes, we had to make room. Once again, one of those purchases we were like, yeah, as soon as the promo drops, we are instantly going to be getting him because, I mean, it's Jamal freaking Adams, man. And his cards always just go crazy. They just absolutely go crazy. And then we have Taylor Mays backing him up. Hopefully Taylor Mays gets an upgrade soon, because my God, that card's gonna be fucking insane. Alrighty then, moving on then to the defensive ability. I'm sorry guys, this is gonna be a rather long lineup, but this is pushing. Oh, this is already 25 minutes long. This might push 40 minutes long, because we still have a lot more to talk about. But first and foremost here, defensive abilities. Starting off first with Khalil Mack. We put double or nothing on him. Haven't had a double or nothing in a while. Yeah, double or nothing is pretty insane. Double or nothing is pretty wild. It's pretty awesome. When it's going to work, it is absolutely insane. So yeah, that's what we have on Khalil Mack. He goes pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. On Rod Woodson, we have Deep Route KO, which is going to help him significantly against, deeper routes. And Acrobat, same thing on Denzel Ward as well. These two are my outside cornerbacks, so makes sense. And then we have Charles Woodson. Now, Charles Woodson, we start at safety, but we put one step ahead on him. This could change. Because one step ahead, again, you know how inconsistent it is on All Pro. But that's what we're rocking with on him. We're experimenting still. Hopefully it works. Because we took Acrobat off him, I think. Oh man, I kind of really wish I had Acrobat on him, but we're gonna rock with one step for now. And this could change, we'll see. And then we still have Pat Pete. Pat Pete's rocking the slot. We haven't showed you him yet because we can't fit him on the actual defensive lineup screen. But he is still starting for us. He's playing nickel, playing the slot, whatever you would call it. And he has Acrobat. So yeah, those are the defensive abilities that we are rocking with. Special teams, nothing really changed here. So Tyler eats ass bass. Sure he doesn't. Tyler Bass on the team here, kicking duties with focus kicker, giving us a slow meter. Specialists, not much change here either. Montez Sweat still, down here doing his thing, being a demon. And then we are rocking on offense. Our playbook is the Raiders, and our defensive playbook is the Giants, which it has been like this for a hot minute. Now, one last thing we're going to talk about here is chemistries. I mentioned earlier on, if you were listening, that chemistries. This week, I have gone ahead and we've done some changes. We've done some improvements. We've done some upgrades, updates with chemistries. Now, still rocking play fake and lockdown. Right, those are the two main chemistries we have been, holding down for the last several weeks and months. We're still rocking 49ers and Raiders for the theme team, even though I kind of want to send it and do a full Raiders theme team, but I think we're gonna still rock with this 25-25 split. And now we have added a couple of more chemistries. Now we've added zone run, which is very similar to play fake, but it boosts different stats. And also you can only run either play fake and no other chemistry other than that, except for sprinter. Those are physical chemistries. I'm talking about just regular chemistries. I know mud is very, very complex. I know. But yeah, zone run we have on pretty much all of our offensive linemen have zone run. Bo Jackson, I know, has zone run as well. And these are the stats that it boosts. It gives a +2 boost to carrying, ball carry vision, juke move, spin move, run block, footwork. Okay. Whatever BTK is, I don't know what the fuck that is. Run block, and then lead block. So those are the stats that zone run boost. And then obviously you can get this all the way maxed out, just like Play Fake, all the way up at 50 out of 50. But since we're doing a split, we obviously can't do that. We have to have it at just 20. Okay. Same thing on defense. Same thing on defense. We have another one of these just regular chemistries going, and it is pass rush. Pass rush, you can see, gives a +2 boost to IBL. Remember what that is. Power move, finesse move, press, I think. I'm pretty sure that's press. Pursuit and catching. I don't really know why it gives a boost to catching because it's a pass rush. Whatever. But yeah, we have this on like Khalil Mack. All of our like defensive linemen have it as well. Once again, this honestly wasn't a must-do type of thing that we just did. I kind of felt like it, you know? I kind of felt like just doing it, right? You know, a lot of people do this. I joined the club. Now, physical chemistries. These are different from these chems, right? You guys know Sprinter. We've documented Sprinter. Gives a +2 speed boost. We had that, obviously, you can see maxed out. 42 out of 40 players. And then we also have Brawler as well. Now, Brawler does give +2 speed as well. But this is more to help, like, linemen. Once again, I don't really know if this wasn't a must-do type of thing, right? Like, I could have done this way earlier than this now, but I didn't really feel like it. You know, I had the coin stash. By the way, we have spent probably well over 1 million coins in the last couple of days doing all these upgrades and everything. I mean, I still have a pretty solid coin count. You know, I could have done this a while ago. It really was not like a necessity to do. It was just more of kind of a leisure thing for me to do. I just wanted to do it. So yeah. Brawler, once again, gives +2 speed, +2 strength, but then it also decreases other stats that are kind of important as well, like acceleration, agility, things of that nature. Once again, this is mostly geared towards linemen, offensive and defensive linemen, and then, you know, basically whoever. So, yes, those are the changes we made to our chemistries. Once again, nothing that's like too like insane, right? Like, this is not the most exciting change, but you know what? Change is nice every once in a while. You know, change. Gotta change things up a bit. You know, change the scenery. The scenery was getting a little stale. We had to make it unstale. It makes sense to me, right? Makes sense to me. So, 33 fucking minutes. 33 minutes down the pooper. I'm going to wrap it up here. Once again, 20 wins is our goal. If we do not hit 20 or more wins, we have to do the 1 chip challenge. Once again, that is going. If I don't get 20 wins, I will announce that later on down the line. We'll be doing it soon. That will probably be 1 full podcast will be dedicated to just doing the 1 chip challenge. So pray for me, y'all. Send me your good luck charms. Send me your well wishes, because I'm gonna need it for this weekend, because it is going to be interesting. It's gonna be fun, but it's actually giving me like an incentive to like really do good. So that's it. 34 minutes in. That's it. I'm gonna call it good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched this all the way through up to this point, you are a fucking trooper. I thank you. I cannot thank you enough for doing that, because you once again are a rock star. That's it. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.